Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great privilege to be able to speak to you today as Chair of the Business Week Charitable Foundation. Through the generosity of you all at last year's Business Week, we've raised sufficient funds to be able to help many organisations throughout the Humber. It continues to surprise me how really quite small grants can make quite a big difference. And you will see from some of the clips that follow some of the organisations which we have been able to help.
We do all sorts of different activities, a different activity each week.
We that come really enjoy it. You know, we sit at the table and we play table games.
It gets the people out and about in the community and interacting with each other.
We enjoy coming.
Because I had a stroke and had a heart attack, and at the beginning you just tend to sit about, obviously. You don't expect, it to happen to you, you just don't want to do anything. And since you come out, it makes you want to get out of the house and do things, and it's been very beneficial to me.
Not all funding needs to be, on a big scale. Small amounts of funding really do make a difference.
To be honest, without the funding, I don't think we'd be able to keep VIPs going as long as we have.
I suppose our core policy is that we're there to alleviate poverty in whatever level it is. So it's to help homeless people, disadvantaged, anyone with addictions, whatever it may be, and anyone really who knocks on the door who is in desperate need. We are there to help.
The 12-step program's helped me with my alcohol problems. I've tried everything else, tried counselling, detox, rehab, tried doing it on my own, and this is working for me. It really is good.
It started, and we still do, run a homeless breakfast on a Saturday morning. We have over the winter period had up to 100 people coming through. The food is all provided free, and everybody gets a breakfast.
My name's Debbie Thompson, and I have lived with OCD since I was a child. I did hit rock bottom after I'd had my daughter, and I realised that I had to get better and that I had to see my mental illness as a gift and be able to turn that around and help other people, which is one of the reasons why I set up OCD support. Our first meeting we had, there was about 15 of us, and some of the people in that room were middle-aged. They didn't know they had OCD. They knew that there was something wrong, but they'd never been to a doctor, they'd never sought help, and just the fact that they were sitting in a room with other people that experienced what they experienced was a massive support, and there was a lot of emotion in the room. The grant is just brilliant. Every pound that we get means so much to us because we are a non-registered charity, so we have very little funds and we are still in the very early stages.
Well, I'm Margaret Kirk and I'm the Village Hall Advisor for the East Riding of Yorkshire and Northern Lincolnshire. So I provide support for all the management committees out there who look after these rural community buildings. For the people in the East Riding, particularly those that live in our rural villages, their rural community building is fundamental. It's the only place that they can use to access activities, both social and educational activities, and sometimes access services. We've got village halls that provide a post office service, doctor's surgery. There's a multitude of uses for these buildings, and the money from the Business Week Charitable Foundation will actually fund us for the next 12 months for the 8 network meetings that we hold. It will pay for the venue hire and the refreshments for the 2 area network meetings. We've got a venue, we can make cups of tea and keep them informed with what's going on out there. So thank you very much, Business Week.
Organisations like this, it's just brilliant that they're helping people like us to continue to do what we're doing so we can reach out and help the community.
The Business Week community has helped the group in so many ways.
Thank you, Business Week community, for helping us make a difference to the older people of South East Holderness.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see that we've helped many groups in our region, and through our grants of no more than £500, we look to support initiatives which are themselves sustainable and will bring continuing and lasting benefit to the communities they serve. I have to say, it still surprises me how these quite small donations can make such a big difference, but it's something with which I, and I'm sure you, are proud to be involved. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just the start of an initiative which we hope will last for many years, as we, who are perhaps more privileged than some, seek to support communities and organisations which will make a big difference. Thank you so much for your generous support today. We will ensure that your monies are well spent. Thank you.